What is up, guys? Your homeboy Daniel from Tiny Studio Production. Today, as my co-host, I got Mr. Quest Black in the house.
What's up?
And today, we got the privilege to interview Genesis Arie. How are you doing, Genesis?
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for thank you for taking up your time, with this interview. I really appreciate that.
Definitely. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about you.
I'm Genesis Arie. I'm currently living in Austin, Texas. I am from the Valley, 956. Let's go. I am inspiring artist, singer, songwriter, mainly doing R&B right now. Pretty diverse. I'm a Latina, so we want to hear that reggaeton, all of that. So yeah, you guys follow me on all social media so you guys can follow my journey.
Dad, I want to say something. I'll just say it off the bat, bro. I'm not a biased person. I'm a fair person. I love music. I love the movement that the Valley has. But this is my opinion, but bear with me. Again, I'm not biased. In my opinion, Genesis stands out from a lot of people, dude. And she brings like such an amazing delivery and amazing music, dude. I'm just being real. I'm just saying, bro. This is all I'm saying.
No, yeah, I liked her vibe when you performed at the eatery. Like, man, it was so chill. You were so confident. Even your dance moves, the style that you had, like, man, it was fire. You gave me like a Jane Aiko style, but like in your own style, it's badass.
Yeah.
You put on a show, bro, and that's what people want to see. A show, and you put on a show, and that's good.
Man, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that opportunity. First of all, it was so much fun. Being on stage for me, it's like the greatest feeling ever. I just want to inspire people. So yeah, that performance was super cool. And yeah, thank you for saying that.
That's crazy, man. Just saying.
Thank you. The same. How did you choose your artist name?
So my artist name, my first name is Genesis, and I feel like the meaning of Genesis means the beginning. It's in the Bible. So it's like I have to be the start of something. It's just my name, it's just me. So I had to leave my name. For sure, my name has to remain Genesis. That's just who I am. Arie comes from Aries. I was born in March 22nd, so I'm an Aries.
Aries
so
gang.
It's Aries gang. Oh, really?
Yes,
So cool.
Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, Aries gang. For real. And I can relate with a lot of the traits, for sure. So it had to be part of my name. I'm like, oh, my name, I don't just want it to be Genesis, something more meaningful, something that is me. I was like, Arie, that is, I like that. Genesis.
That's
Arie.
cool, man. I mean, I find that cool because here we are breaking our heads. Sometimes when we hear other artists' name, we're like, how did they come up with that name? Why did they come up with that name? I want to hear a background story. And you tell us that is dude, that's nice but simple. And that's dope though. I like that.
That's cool that you take pride in your horoscope. I'm the same way. I got the Aries tattoos symbol.
Oh, for real?
So, yeah, I'm all about horoscopes and all that.
You gotta get one in your arm, Genesis. You gotta get an Aries tattoo in your arm.
Right? Yeah, I don't have tattoos. I say the day that when I put out an album, I told myself that I was gonna get a tattoo. A small tattoo, right? But we'll see.
It's a little dot.
It's just a little dot.
What got you into the music?
Okay, so I've always been very, very passionate about music. When I was younger, I wanted to dance, be a professional dancer, on stage, background dancer for big artists. But I knew there was something more than just dancing for me, great for me. So then I found out my brother, his name is Ricky, shout out to him.
Also very talented artist as well, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, my brother, honestly, he inspired me. I'm still shy. I still get shy. I could be introverted. But I used to be so shy, very to myself. I knew that I loved music and I knew that there was something there, but I just didn't really know what was gonna happen, you know. And my brother started making music actually before me. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna start recording. I was like, wait, what? You're gonna do music? Are you serious? Oh my god! Like it was just like something sparked there. Like what? My brother's doing music. Like and me and my brother are very close, very close. Like we've always been very close. So it's just like, what? You're gonna do music? That is so cool. This was a few years back, and I was like, there's no way. Like I don't know how my brother is so bold and he could just get on stage and do his thing. He's amazing. He has like very, very good. He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is so cool. And my brother once told me we're gonna go to Bronxville to perform at a talent show, but I was gonna dance and he was gonna sing. And he was like, you need to start writing music. You write really well, and I don't know what. And I was like, I was like, maybe, right? But like, I would never imagine myself recording at a studio because I was so shy. Because I doubted myself a lot. And I was like, I just started doing it. I just started writing lyrics. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go into the studio. And my brother he's big support, my biggest supporter probably. And yeah, he's like, yeah, let's do it, let's go. And yeah, so that's how I started actually writing, doing music, actually going to the studios, recording.
That's awesome though that you and your brother like relate on that, you know, because every sibling, like some of them, you know, like they're competitive or they're the total opposites.
Very competitive, very.
But I think that's a special bond, you know, that like you get to have with your brother, you know, because you know you guys are always in each other's lives, so it's like you support each other very heavily, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. It's very important. I'm very family oriented for sure, and I feel like family is very important. And at the end of the day, like that's all you have.
That's all you have, man. Family.
Yeah, that is my why.
Have you guys ever done a collab?
We have.
Really?
We have recorded this one song, like I think it was like 2 years ago, but we never put it out. I have songs that I've recorded and have not put out because I know I'm a perfectionist, and you know what? So he is too, and it's not good to be a perfectionist. Like
no, and I fully understand that because I've seen a lot of people come to my studio and they're perfectionists as well. And like to me, it'll sound good, but they'll be like, well, no, we can do it better. We do it we could be here for like 2 hours doing the same thing constantly until we get it right. But yeah, I mean, it's good to be a perfectionist. There's pros and cons to it, but I mean, that's good though.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that. Like I've been more like, just release it, girl. Just do it. You know, what may be perfect to me is not going to be perfect to everyone else, and vice versa.
True.
You know, I might think like, oh, I did so bad on this track, but people will love it. Yeah, people love it. So you just don't know with art. And also, it's music, it's art. So there's no perfect. Like there's no right way. There's no right way. You just got to do what if you believe it with your heart, put it out. You know?
Yeah.
And as a perfectionist, what also gets in the way is knowledge, because the more you know about stuff, you know, the more you like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, now I could do it this way. Like you have more options in your mind of how you want to release your music, you know, and your content. So because you have all that knowledge, you're just like, oh man, like, you know, it gets in the way of like, you know what I mean? Like, because I mean, you ever released like a video, like, you know, like a few months ago, and the knowledge that you have right now, you're like, man, I should have done this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like you learn a lot.
So like compared to like the first time you created your first song to like now, like you're not just gonna jump in the studio and just record. Like you already have that mentality of like the experience of being in the studio or getting film and video, or the dance moves that you have, you know?
Yeah, because in time, your work ethic and your knowledge, it evolves and it gets better. So you come out with better stuff, man, better material.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's good because people will see your progress. Like, whoa, like she's just getting better and better and better. So yeah, it's
and that's what I've seen. I seen you grow, and it's like, it's freaking crazy, dude. Like you come out with some crazy, excuse my language, but crazy shit, but it's good shit, dude. And
Oh,
like,
thank
I'm personally a fan of that. Like, I love that type of music. So it's like when I heard you the first time, I was like, who's this? Like, let me hear this. Like, who's this chick? And then when I played it, I'm like, holy shit, who's like, I need to find her fucking Instagram or something. I need to get in contact with her. I need to work with her. Like, it's catchy, man, and it's beautiful at the same time, man. So keep on doing what you're doing because you got something special going on, man. And it's real stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's a gift, and it's a gift that I want to share with people. Like inspiring people is like it's the best feeling, you know. Like
so besides singing, what else do you like to do?
Besides music, I like to work out. I guess work out, dance. What else? I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. I have an electric guitar. My dad can play guitar or electric guitar. So I'm trying to learn how to play that.
Your family is music oriented? Like you got music in the family?
We're not like super music oriented, but I grew up with my dad having guitars and stuff. Like he play it, you know, cool. My tias and my tios, they all were in band. They were band directors. I was in band.
That's practically my family right there.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you want to learn, the advantage now is like you have YouTube. You know what I mean? Back then when I started like 100 years ago, like it was harder. Like it was on magazines or on. You have to search on the internet. You know, like harder, tablature. But now on video, like
That's true. Yeah. No, I started trying to learn a little bit piano. I learned like a Post Malone small verse. I was like, this is so easy. Like I could do this like through YouTube. Like you can learn if you give yourself time.
So what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy more, singing or choreography?
Singing for sure. I love dancing, and it's part of who I am, and it's part of my performance. Like I just have to move. Like I can't just sing. Like I have to put on, you know, some good vibes. Like come on, join in, let's go. But singing, I for sure like singing. Just makes me feel really, 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 really good. I think just the whole performance, like being on stage but I try to focus more definitely on my singing and getting better, you know, like singing wise.
Whataburger or Burger King, or whichever. Which favorite burger?
Whataburger, for sure. People always ask Whataburger or In-N-Out. Whataburger.
I was gonna say In-N-Out, but no, that shit's ugly. But I'm just saying, like.
Whataburger or Gonzalez?
She hasn't taken. Don't take her to another level. She hasn't tasted Gonzalez Burger, bro. Gonzalez Burgers. If you're hearing, you know, I will support you. Give me your supply. Thank you.
Let's go. I'm down to try Gonzalez Burgers. Whatever.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, when you come down, we can all grub and jam out or something, you know.
Yeah.
Bring your brother.
I'll bring him. We'll be like, we'll do a little video on the burgers. Like, ooh, these burgers are good, or.
So I know you're in Austin. So how has the life been different compared to the Valley?
Oh, a lot of traffic. But the Valley has traffic too. So, I don't know. Austin's cool. It's a cool city. It's very big, obviously, right? Like in the music scene, it's cool. It's different. The difference, I guess. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of talent in the Valley. Like the Valley has crazy talent. That's for sure. Like that is for sure. And this is just a bigger city.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame out there, man.
Yeah, it's a whole big city with people coming from. They're not just Austin people, like New York,
from LA,
Miami, Florida. I met an artist recently. He's here, but he's originally from Miami. So it's just like it's just a lot bigger and a lot more to network but with the talent wise, there's talent like in the Valley.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in the Valley. Like
for
so
sure.
much talent. But I feel like out there, like you need to step up your game more. Cause like I said, it's a different ball game out there, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Practice work and practice harder.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I'm trying to just, trying to network, trying to meet up with all these, management teams and stuff. you know,
So
just to get out there, perform.
is the Mexican food better in Austin or in the Valley?
Oh, in the Valley for sure.
You would have said yes. I was gonna say that's it. And that's all the time we have.
No, yeah, that's all the time we have. No, for sure, the Valley. Like when I first got here, I swear to you, like everything I ate, it just did not taste good to me. Like I could not, like I didn't get satisfied. Like I was like, what the heck? Like, why I don't like any of this food.
But there's nothing, hey bro, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with tortillas, bro. Tortillas is shit, bro. I love tortillas.
But tortillas tacos?
Tortillas is awesome. I mean, they're white people tacos, but hey, bro, like they're still good. I still
okay.
Like Taco Bell.
So
nah.
Better.
Yeah, better.
I haven't tasted tortillas tacos. I've seen it around. I went to this. It's called One Taco place, and their tacos are actually pretty good. I was like, whoa, this is good. Like this is good. Like I could like taste like it's good.
Dude, and I want to apologize, bro. That day when we went to Austin, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have hit you up.
I saw that.
I guess it's because we're all like laughing and we're all getting these together for Mecca. You know what I mean? Because Mecca was gonna perform, and then when you told me, I was like, oh shit! Like I forgot she's here. I was like, dude, I wanted to hit my head on the wall so many times. And I was telling Danny, dude, he's over there. Like we could have done shit. We could have done footage or taking pictures, but God. I felt stupid, bro. Like,
no, it's okay. I'm sure it was like a short trip too, so you're just like, you know, sometimes you forget.
Yeah, dude, short trip and Terry Blacks. I hate
the weather, the cold weather, bro. I was freaking out because we were getting out of the performance of Mecca, and
that day was cold. It was cold.
There's this girl in like a dress, like no jacket, and I'm over here with a jacket,
like if it was like summer.
And she's just walking like nothing. I'm
like nothing, right? Like I'm like freezing over here.
Yeah, we're over here freezing our asses off and shit. Like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Back to the music. What has been your favorite song that you've released so far?
My favorite song I've released, I think, I don't know. It's either between Wishes or Don't Wanna, my latest one. They're very R&B feels mixed with a little bit of Latin. You know, I have to throw in that Spanish in there, like that's who I am. So I think those two are probably my favorites right now.
When it comes to your clothing attire, who inspires you?
Who inspires me? So Aaliyah, you guys know who Aaliyah is, right? Yeah. Okay, I loved her. Like I grew up.
It matches. You get the outfits, like they just match.
Yeah, like since I was younger, like I have an older sister, so she would listen to a lot of R&B, you know, TLC, Aaliyah, you know, Missy Elliott, all those vibes.
Those are classics.
Yeah, I grew up with that. I grew up with hearing really, really good music. So it's just part of me. Like it's part of who I am. I'm Latina, but I'm pretty diverse, I feel. Yeah. And yeah, Aaliyah is one of my biggest inspirations. I'd say like her style, her even her presence on stage. Like if you guys like see her videos, she is so smooth. Like what? Like who does it like her? I really don't.
Gone too soon, man. Like very, very talented artist, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Aaliyah. Like thank you.
Respected by so many, dude. And loved by so many, man.
Come to think of it, like you're like you said, how I was saying you have a Jen Aiko, like now come to think of it, you also have like Aaliyah 90s vibe too, you know, like
Janae Aiko.
That's why I guess that's why I cling on to that, and that's why I mess with that. I fucks with that because like that's what I grew up with, bro, and that's what it makes me feel at home. You know what I mean? It's that comfort, bro, and like you want to hear more of it and more of it and more of it. It's like it's dope, bro. Like keep on doing what you're doing because it's a badass craft that you're doing right now, man.
Thank you. Out
of all your performances, where has been your favorite location that you've performed at so far?
My favorite stage was at Palmas de Fiesta de Palmas, which was last year during COVID. It was small. There wasn't as many people, but the stage was so beautiful. It had a background.
The Titron and all that stuff. The Titantron.
Yes, and the stage was so beautiful. That stage was, I was like, wow, like this has been the best stage I performed at so far. It was pretty big. Also, so gotta use up all of that stage. Yeah. That was my favorite, but that was my favorite stage. But I feel like my favorite performance was this last time where you guys had me at the eatery, had me perform. That was probably one of my favorites. My favorite, actually. My favorite. I felt so good. Like I felt, I don't know. I felt really good on stage. I really did. And even my brother told me, he's like, this has probably been your best performance yet.
Yeah, even your brother wanted to perform. He was telling me, like, I know it's starting to rain and I wanted to perform, but just keep me in mind for next time. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, if we make something up, like if we set up something, I'll make sure to get a hold of you. So, I mean, I know we got something coming up and it's under wraps. The kid really can't say that much.
Yeah.
We were no. We already talked about it. Dad. I can't say because everybody's gonna be listening. Like everybody's gonna hear this, but like you already know Genesis, you already know what's going on. But it's gonna be awesome, dude, and I can't wait to see what new material you come out with, man. That new song we were talking about, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that new one. That fast one, like that.
Yeah, guys, tune in because I've got this song. It's not R&B. It's more upbeat, poppy, and like it's super cool, super cool. And I'm super excited for this one too because it's something different that I haven't really put out that I've been working on. But I have to perfect it. That's the reason why I haven't put it out. Like I have to get it right.
And the reason I question you because I watch. I'm always watching, man. So it's like, dude, where's that song, dude? Like, it's catchy. I want to hear it. That's why I messaged you, hey, where's that song, bro? I want to hear it. Because, I don't know, I like it.
It's coming.
Like,
and
you're like, I want to do it again. I don't like this. And there's a perfectionist again, like, I understand, man. Like, go ahead and do it. Like, I'll be waiting for it, man.
Thank you.
One of your songs that you perform, I had it in my head for like 2 weeks, man. It was just like over and over, and it's
really which one?
Yeah, I don't know the name of it, but in the lyrics you do say something about being independiente.
Oh, it's Wishes.
Oh man,
so independiente.
That song is oh man, I love it. Like it's fire, man.
You know what? And you're not the only one. Like a lot of people tell me that's their favorite song. Like my brother, like he loves that song. Like, and everyone, I really like that song. It's Wishes. Yeah. Thank you.
So off topic, what's your favorite local restaurant in the Valley and in Austin?
In the Valley, I don't try restaurants too much. I like to kind of cook my own food. But but in the RGV, I don't know. I really like sushi. I like komori or gurai. It's buffet.
Man, the buffet, hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
That's why I say this chick's cool. She's cool. But Genesis is cool.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'd say probably gurai is one of my favorites.
Have you tried making your own sushi? Yeah, they have these kits on like Amazon and eBay where like you buy the kit where you can roll and all that.
Yeah, you get to it. Yeah, no, I have not. I have not tried.
I tried it, but it ain't the same, man.
It's the same, right?
I think you have to buy like specific rice, right, and all that.
Yeah, rice, and you gotta like
the seaweed.
Pat the rice and let it dry.
That's too much.
What's on your playlist?
On my playlist right now, I've been listening to a lot of Latin music, reggaeton music, like Raúl, Alejandro, Rosalia. Rosalia is killing it out there. There's this artist, her name is Kazoo. She is very, very different. Like, her vibe is really cool. She's she does like reggaeton, trap reggaeton. She even mixed like one of her songs is like trap with like cumbia. Like wow, like you guys hear her if you guys are into that type of music. Like she's unique. She's one of a kind.
Kazoo.
So I've been Kazoo, yeah, Cazzu. So I've been listening to her. I really like her style. I really like trap, reggaeton, like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that lately. That's on my playlist.
What is your favorite topic to write about when it comes to songwriting?
Write about, I feel like I like to just inspire people to do better. I know right now in the world there's just crazy things going on. Yep. And sometimes a lot of people feel alone, even though you're not alone, but you do feel alone sometimes, you know. And I like to write about a lot of positive things, like, or like turning a situation into a positive one. Like, you know, like sometimes your mind is very powerful. So if you let it go, all these bad negative thoughts, like it's gonna get to you, you know, but you want to stop it before you know, you just keep on thinking all this bad stuff. Like there's already so much bad stuff in the world to deal with. Like, so my thing is, I love to write whatever it is about, whether it's relationships. It's the songs I've wrote about have a lot of, you know, relationship and love and stuff, but I also want to turn that into like just a positive ending. Like, you know, just throw out there like anything that will try to make people feel good, because that's what I want to do, you know, with my music. Like that's mainly what I've been writing about. That's mainly what I want to write about. Just good vibes.
So what's been the worst and best experience in the music?
Let's start with best. I guess the best experience is like meeting all these meeting like artists or producers that I've gotten to, you know, or you guys, or just anyone, you know, anyone that has like that likes my music. I think that's the best thing, like for me right now, is just still meeting people, because connections and networking is very important, I feel, in the music. The worst, I'd probably say, I don't know. With music also, you have to look at the business side, and you have to be careful with beats and leasing and putting content out there and making sure you give credit to everyone who worked on your where it's due, whether it's like the beat, whoever produced the beat, whoever engineered, whoever mixed and mastered it. If you had two people like engineer it, you know, give that credit to them, because it takes work. Like it's not just like me as an artist, like, oh, let me just go and it's all mine, it's all my song. No, like, you know, that beat, you know, someone else made it for me, or someone else made it, you know, like. So yeah, just give credit where it's due. But that's a business music aspect, which can be very tricky sometimes, I feel, from what I've learned. And I'm still learning. Like there's big artists.
We're all learning, man.
Mm-hmm. There's big artists that like have gotten lawsuits like over stuff like that. Like, so you know, you just gotta just give credit to where it's due. Yeah. And if I think that's
and that's very tricky too, right? Because like I feel like, I guess if someone like buys a beat from somebody and they're trying to build their own brand as an artist, so if they don't want to give credit to that beat maker, then money talks. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well then I'll buy that beat. I own it now. But that's where it's like, if you want to do stuff like that, then you need to bust out the money. Other than that, if you got people helping you, like you say, you know, like give the credit where it's due, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, definitely.
Any new songs or music videos that you would like to promote?
Well, my latest video is out on YouTube. It's called Looking. I put it out about 2 months ago, so that's my latest video. I am planning a video for Don't Wanna, my latest release, which is out everywhere, so you guys can go hear it. It's smooth R&B, sexy vibes. So definitely working on a video for that. And then my next song will be Position. I do have to fix it, but I really want to put it out. It's an upbeat song, poppy. Yeah. So it's perfect for right now. It's summer's coming.
It's like a summertime vibe, yeah.
It's a summer track, yeah. It's very
like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I guess the timing is perfect, because if I would have put it out back in, I think it's better now. But yeah, like I am really excited for this one song. I already have a concept for the video that I'm really excited about, because I could bring, like, I'm not gonna say everything, right? But I could bring people from, not from other cities in my video. I have an idea, so I'm super excited about this one. So yeah, you guys stay tuned.
That patience, like you just told me, like it's that summer vibe. Like when did you make that, like write that song? Like when did you finish that song?
I wrote that song when I came to Austin. Like I came to Austin, and so that was like months ago. Like,
well, as an artist, like, is it hard for you to say? Of course, you gotta have that willpower to say no. It's not time for this song to be released. I mean, you gotta wait, put the song until summer's out because it has that vibe. Like, do you have that willpower to just say no, wait, or you just want to say like, screw this, I want to throw the song out? It's so good.
Yeah, no, I think for me, I've been waiting. I haven't just put it out like because like I want to, because there has been times where like I can get it done and you know what, that's it. I'm gonna put it on SoundCloud. You guys can hear it or everywhere, But I don't know. I think everything happens at like perfect timing because I don't really plan that. Like I didn't really plan to like not or wait for the perfect vibe because I was gonna kind of put it out then, which was like around fall. Like I was like, I really like this song.
You're throwing out the story, and I was like, I mean, you left us hanging because like, okay, where's it at?
What's
going on, bro? Like you just teased us. Like when you get throw it out, like what's going on?
Yeah, but, sometimes I don't mean to do that. It just happens. Like there's some, setbacks, but it doesn't mean I won't. I will. I promise you guys. Like it's coming. Sometimes we gotta be patient. But I think everything.
I'm gonna message you and complain. Hey man, what the hell, dude?
You said you're gonna put it out.
You say you're doing that right now.
No. The wait will be worth it, and I really want to make the video really cool. Like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Good vibes.
I believe it.
Thank you.
So anyone that you would want to collab with, whether it's a videographer, photographer, artist, beat maker, producer.
Oh man, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of good videographers from the Valley, even some here in Austin too, that I want to work with. There's this female videographer. I've been wanting to work with her, but an artist for sure. Like, I can't even name them because there's just so many. Them, yeah, there's too many, honestly, to tell you the truth. Yeah. And if it's mutual thing, if an artist wants to work with me, like, hey, send me the beat. I want to, I'm not just gonna say yes right away. I want to know what we're gonna work with. I want to know. The vibe, like if that's me, like I'm sure, like I love all music in a way, but yeah, I mean there's just too many to even say, like, but I'm willing to collab.
Like it's going back on what you said. Like the Valley has a lot of talent, man. Has a ton of talent. It's just it's more the promotion that's behind that talent. You know what I mean?
And I'm getting to know people a little bit, and I'm gonna try harder like these couple months because I do want to move back to the Valley. Like I want to like put in work over there and like do it for myself and do it for you guys and do it for the other artists that like are around me, because the Valley's going up, like regardless, like
it's growing. It's growing, man.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to be there. I'm proud. Like moving to Austin, like humbled me. Like it really did. Like it made me like appreciate the Valley so much more, because I was like, the Valley, whatever. Like I'm over it, But no, like moving out, it makes you realize, like, whoa, like, like
ball game, man.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a beautiful thing, and it's a place where we grew up. So why not make the best of it? Like. Yeah. For sure. So.
I mean, to me, also, like, this is my point of view. At the end of the day, like, whether it's money or no money or fame or no fame, you're doing this because you love it. You know what I mean? So, like, whether you're in the Valley, in Austin, wherever, like, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us, this is our escape. You know what I mean? this is, and we release it through the music, through photography, through video, whatever, you know. So it's important, like, to just be happy with what you do, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I love this. I love this so much. Like when I'm on stage, like performing is, I would say, one of my favorite things in like the music aspect. Like I just love it so much. Like it really makes me so
Yeah,
happy.
you can see it, man. As a viewer, like as a being part of the audience, you can see it, and you enjoy yourself, man. You're happy where you're at. So
Yeah,
people see it.
regardless how long it'll take us, it doesn't matter. Like I love this, and I knew like it just feels right, like being on stage. Like
Yeah.
I still remember the first time performing, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna freak out, I don't know what to do. But my brother was there. He was like, you got this is what you love to do, like
Of
just
course,
go
your
up there
brother.
and do
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
I
and I was
remember
like,
I saw I think it was a event in FAR. There wasn't that much people, but I mean it was for I guess it was like a fundraiser. And I saw him perform and I was like, man, he put on a show, bro. It's just like you, man. It's the same thing. Just put on a show. And it's
he's
like I
super
can tell you his
cool.
the charisma, he's very charismatic. Like that's awesome, dude. That's what some of these other artists, and this is my opinion, more of these artists need to be. They need to be more charismatic. They need to put on a show. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah,
just stand there and just have the mic. No, you need to put on a show. You need to add
yeah,
color. You need to add color to your show, man. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I like that. That's what I like about y'all, man, because you put on a show.
Thank you. Yeah, you need to sell your music. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you don't believe in your own music, the audience will not.
Nobody
You know,
will.
and people want to see like, wow, like, you know, this is something they love. You could see it when you love something, when you're so passionate about it. Like, it's just fire. You're throwing fire like to people, and that's very inspiring.
Any advice to anyone that's starting in the music or in choreography?
I would say just go for it and don't be scared to put out stuff. You know, like my advice would be, yeah, just don't, you know, art is art at the end of the day. It's like you got to start messy, like messy, however, eventually it's going to make sense. And, you know, just put out your work and feel like be consistent. You know, being consistent for me is like, it's hard. Like, I feel like for everyone, it can be pretty hard, you know, especially when life gets in the way. You know, there's just so many things. But I feel like if you're starting to do music or you want to pursue like choreography or dance, like just do it, practice it a little bit every day. Like every day, just that little push will take you, like will make you grow, I feel. So.
I want this answer to come straight from the heart because we're talking, and I'm going to rewind like for a good 5-10 minutes what we're talking about. When you said that you were very scared when you started music, like you were very shy. So to all these female artists that are so scared to come out their shell, what advice coming from your heart, what advice would you give them?
Do it. Like, I know it's just like so hard and you want just do it. Like it's so hard. Like for me, like I don't know, there has to be like some sort of inspiration. Like if you are so passionate about music and you really want to do this, like yeah, like get out of your shell. Like don't think about it, you know, take a deep breath and be like, I can do this. Believe in yourself, be confident, because that, you know, if you think you could write music, if you think you could sing and you sing with your heart and you're so passionate about it, then there's no excuse. Like you got to do it. Like you got to be confident in your own skin. Like sometimes it's harder said than done, but you still want to like just tap into yourself, like tap into, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be a musician, or I want to be an artist. I want to do music. Like let me just do it. Like I gotta do it. Like don't even think about it. I feel like sometimes we think too much, and then we end up doing nothing because we're just in our head. Like just actions, because sometimes you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but then you really don't do it. Like actually, like write it down. Also, I feel like writing it down helps a lot. So I would probably tell like other like artists that want to start making music, like yeah, just write down what you want to do and set a day. Like if you have a song, be prepared as much like as much as you can be. Prepare yourself as much as you can be. Go to the studio and get it right, and from there, like you just kind of build a habit. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to the studio again. I'm gonna go to the studio again. I'm gonna go to the studio again, and then you're eventually doing it. You're like, oh shit, I was not doing this like last month. Like I would have never thought, if last month you would have told me I would have been in the studio, I wouldn't have believed you. Yeah, that's how it was for me. Like I never thought in a million years, like I never even imagined myself. I was so nervous too when I first recorded my first song. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I told myself I'm going to go to the studio and record.
Well, man,
you
got a fan in me, and I respect everything you do, man. So you just keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you guys.
I really enjoy your vibe, and
thank you, Daniel.
And like me and Quest, we like to keep people relevant in everything that we do, but we also see the ones that are like serious about it, and
for sure.
and we see you, we see your ambition and all that, and we're not like at the level we want to be in videography, but like there's a lot of stuff that we want to do, and I'm just throwing this out there, and I'm sure Quiz would agree, like your song Wish, I really fuck with that. I really love that song. So if you ever want to do like a visual, maybe we can brainstorm something, get with Quiz and we can bring that shit to live, you know what I mean?
Yes, that would be so cool, honestly, because I did want to eventually do something with that song, because a lot of people do like that song, and it's a really good vibe, and like it's I love that song too. It was one of my first songs.
I respect if you choose someone for the music video, but with us, I'm just saying, like let's do a visual. It's a little bit different, but I think one issue that
just
artists
for content,
have, yeah, but I think one issue that artists have is that like they release a song, and then they didn't get as much results that they wanted, they just jump to another song and they just keep going, right? I always feel like you should go back and bring that music to life, you know what I mean? Go back, promote it, like put it on a like if someone's doing something locally that's releasing video, hey, can you put the song in your episode or commercial, whatever, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I say, like never give up on your songs, like just keep promoting them, because
keep promoting. Yeah, you never know, like artists put out songs and they don't blow up till like years later. Like that's happened. So it's
that's exactly what happens, man. Like the song's like so like 4 years old, and somebody catches on to it, and then it starts getting,
it just goes to TikToks or whatever, like.
So like going back to, like you said, like these songs that are out, like years back, and then they all of a sudden they blow up. Like I've also had examples where like I'm watching like a show, or like a fashion show or something, and I hear a song and I'm like, I Shazam it. I'm like, damn, it's a badass song. And then like the song came out like 6 years ago, you know what I mean? So that's why it's always legit. Like with all these events that me, Quez, Matt, we're gonna be doing, like there's gonna be so much stuff that, like, besides the events, that we're gonna be releasing content where we can apply music. So if on any of that you're down to, like put some of your music on there, like that'd be badass, 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I've thought about that too. Like I'm like, I don't think there's like a right way to like you said, like artists will usually want to like make a song and then put out a video right away, or just put out the video right away once the song releases. But you could always do it later. Like I was thinking of doing like a visual or something for Wishes, because that song is really, it's cool. I really like it. So yeah, you should do that.
I see you wearing that cap. It's a nice cap.
Oh,
I can't even rock a cap like that, bro. You know what I mean? I can't even rock a cap. Okay, this is like a random question. I don't know. I'm just
whatever.
So, if you got a record deal, and then say like you got people like endorsements asking you, hey, We want you to wear our stuff. We'll pay you to wear our stuff. What brand would you love to be endorsed to? That's a good question. That's a good question.
There's so many, right? I don't know.
Man,
Nike. Nike is just off my head for sure. Like Nike is just so big. Like
I mean, you can have more than one. I mean, you could be wearing that cap and you can get a card with it. So it's like,
yeah, rocking some bands.
that's how easy it is, dude. Once you get started, damn.
So, any shout outs?
Just shout outs to all the people that have helped me like do my projects, like my producers, you guys, GZ Wall, he's helped me with a lot of my songs. My brother, Joey, big inspiration to my lyrics. Everyone who's ever helped me, like shout out to my family. I love you guys and doing this for you. Shout out to you guys, my family, my Valley people. Let's go.
All right, man.
Awesome. Where can people reach you if they want to follow your movement or if they would like to collab with you?
Yeah, you guys can reach me on my social medias. I am Genesis Arie. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. I am Genesis Arie. That's where you guys can reach me. Go comment on my videos, share them, vibe out.
Do some TikToks.
TikToks, yeah. TikTok is like so big. So
yeah.
Well, I'm very grateful, that you took the time to,
we are very grateful.
Yeah, we're very grateful with you,
Yeah, no, I am too. I'm very, very grateful for you guys, for y'all's time, for having me, for having me perform at y'all's events. I know that it's gonna go good, like it's gonna go very good. This next event, like I know it's gonna be lit. Like if you guys need any help with anything that I could possibly help you with, let me know.
Likewise, like it was good to have you there. It was a pleasure having you there, and it's a pleasure that you're also being a part of the project that we're working on in a couple months, also the event. So thank you very much, man. We appreciate you very much.
Yeah. We just gotta keep doing it. Like we just gotta keep doing it and doing it. It's something we all love to do. So why not share, with people that really want to put in the work and want to do this, like if you want to do this.
I'm very excited for all your projects and all the collabs, and I'm grateful that that you're part of our events and all that, and like I said, anything else that you have in mind, like you got us here, like you move back, just know you got a music.
Just a message away, man. Just a message away.
You. Yeah, I know for sure. I'm moving back, and I know it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna put in even more work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work.
For sure. Like my brother, I'm like, you better be ready. Like we're gonna do this. Like,
you and your brother need to make a project together. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I sent him the song the other day that we have made. He's like, oh my god, like I forgot about this song. Let's put it out. I'm like, that's what I'm telling you. But you didn't. He was being a perfectionist. He's like, oh, I know I sound like this, and I'm like, bro, you sound so good. Like,
yeah, they'll make noise, man. They'll make noise.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you, Quest.
Yeah, man.
Music, peace, and love, homies.